Hello geniuses. Today we have a new grammar lesson, used to. When we use the word used to, or when we use this expression, we use this expression to talk about habits. To talk about what? Habits. Or repeated action in the past. So we use used to talk about habits and repeated action in the past. But we don't do these actions at the present. It talks about habits, something that I did in the past, but I stopped doing this habit or this action at the present. So talk about what? Something in the past and I stopped doing in the present. Like what? Look at this example. He used to smoke in the past. It means that his habit in the past was to smoke, but now he doesn't smoke. He stops this habit. When I say Ali used to play football in the past, it means that he played football in the past, but now he doesn't play. When I say she used to ride a bike in the past, it means that she rode bike in the past, but now she doesn't ride bikes. So, number one, we used to talk about habits and repeated action in the past, and we don't do this action at the present. We have another usage for used to. We use it to talk about states in the past. States in the past which are not true now. What's the meaning of states in the past? When I say, in the past, I was fat, but now I am thin. So, now I am fat? No, I am thin. So I have to say, I used to be fat in the past, but now I am thin. So we used to talk about states in the past. And these states are not true now. When I say, I used to have long hair in the past. So in the past, my hair was long. But now I have short hair. So we have difference between past and now. In the past, I had long hair. So it means what? That I used to have long hair. But now I have what? I have short hair. Take care that after used to, I put the verb infinitive. Look at here. Used to have. Here. Used to smoke. And number three. They used to live in India. So after used to, I put the verb infinitive. Look at example number three. They used to live in India in the past. So, in the past, they lived where? In India. And now, they live in India? No. They live in Germany or any other place. Okay, let's start now to answer three right. Look at example number one. I played tennis in the past. I need you here to use the word used to. How can I use used to in this sentence to give the same meaning? When I say I played tennis in the past, it means that his habit in the past was to do what? Was to play tennis. So, when I need you to put used to here, I do what? Number one, I write Ali. Ali what? So here I write Ali, and after that I write used to. Ali used to do what? Used to do play. So after used to, I put the verb infinitive. So I have to cross ed. So Ali used to play tennis in the past. Tennis in the past. Look at example number two. Hala had a short hair when she was 10. Here, I need you to use the word used to. So how can we answer it? We write Hala, and after Hala I put used to. Used to. And after that I use the verb infinitive. Where is the verb? Had. What is the infinitive of the verb had? Have. So I write Hala used to have a short hair when she was 10. A short hair when she was 10. Look at example number 3. My dad smoked a lot in the past. So his habit was what in the past? Smoke. Is to smoke. So I write that my dad, yes, my dad what? Used to, and after used to I put the verb infinitive. So I write smoked. No, I have to cross the past. So used to smoke in the past. Look at example number 4. I played tennis when I was at school. I need you to use used to. How can we use it inside the sentence? So I write what I, and after I write used to. I used to what? Play it? No, I used to play, because after used to verb infinitive. I used to play tennis when I was at school. When I was at school. Look at example number 5. When I say it was her habit to speak French when she was 15. We said before, we used the word used to talk about habit which happened in the past. And it's not true now. So, it was her habit to do what? To speak French. So, how can we use the word used to here? I have to cross it. Was her habit to. In this sentence, we talk about a girl because of the word had. So, here becomes she. She what? She used to speak French. When she was 15. Look at number 6. It was my habit to go fishing in the past. I need you to put used to. So, what can we do? Number 1, because it was my habit to. And here, my refers to I. It was my habit to do what? To go fishing. It means that I used to go fishing in the past. Now, let's know how to make negative for the word used to. Look at example number 1. Mom used to cook pasta. How can we make negative for this sentence? Look at here. When we use the negative, so look here. Look here. Where is the verb? When I say mom used to cook pasta, where is the verb here? Used to. In which tense? In the past, because here you can see we put what to the verb? We put D. So in the past, we use what in the negative? We use didn't. So I write that mom didn't what? Didn't use to cook pasta. So here, I put what? I put didn't use. Didn't use. Used become didn't. verb infinitive. Look at number 2. Ali used to ride a bike when he was 10. Ali used to do what? Ride a bike. I need to make negative for this sentence. So I have to say that Ali, where is the verb? Used. I look at the verb used. Used here past. So Ali didn't used. No, didn't use to. Didn't use to. Because after the verb, after the word didn't, I put the verb infinitive. I cross D and I write didn't use to ride a bike when he was young. Look at number 3. Dad used to drink coffee in the morning. So I write what? Dad don't. No, why don't wrong? Because here the verb used in the past. When the verb in the past, I make negative with didn't. So Dad didn't use to. And after didn't, I put use because after didn't the verb infinitive. Didn't use to drink coffee in the morning. Look at number 4. My uncle used to go fishing every Friday. So I write my uncle. So I use what here to make negative? Don't. my uncle I use doesn't? No. I look at the verb. Where is the verb used? In which tense? Past. So in the past I make negative with didn't. So my uncle didn't use to go fishing. Look at here. The boy used to play in the street. So how can we make negative? We use what? Didn't. So I say the boy didn't used wrong, because after didn't verb infinitive I write use to play in the street. Now let's know how to make questions using the word used to. Look at question or the sentence number 1. Ali used to play football in the past. I need here to know what Ali used to do in the past. He used to do what? How can we form a question like that? Look at here. Ali used to do what? Play football. So when I ask about the action, I ask with the what. Number 1, I write what. After that, I put the helping verb. Where we put the helping verb after the question word. But why here we write did? Because used here is in the past, so I write did. And after that, I write the subject Ali. So what did Ali use to do in the past? What did Ali use to do in the past? Look at question number 2. Mom used to go to her work by car. So now I need to ask about how mom used to go to her work. Mom used to go to her work by what? By car. So by car, means of transportation, I ask with the word how. And after that, I put the helping verb did. Why we put did here? Because used in the past. And here we have did. So how did. After that, I put the subject mom. After that, I put the verb infinitive. And after that, I complete the sentence and I close the answer. How did mom used to go to her work? Now, make questions. Look at number 1. I used to smoke in the past. I need here to form a question. Here, I need to ask about the action. I used to do what? To smoke in the past. When I ask about the action, I ask with the what. And after that, I put helping verb. What is the helping verb here? Do? Wrong. Because the verb here used in the past, so I put did. And I cross D. So, what did? Subject. I here change into you. So, what did you? After that, use to. I write smoke? No. When I cross the action smoke, I write do. So here, what did you use to do in the past? Look at question number 2. They used to travel to Paris in the summer holiday. So here, I need to ask where they travel in the summer holiday. So I ask about what? I ask about Paris. Paris is what? Is a place. Also you can ask about the summer holiday. You have to choose what you want. So here suppose that we ask about Paris. Paris is a place, so I cross Paris and I ask with the where. So after that I put number 2, helping verb. What's the helping verb here? Where the verb past I put did. So where did. After that is subject. They. Where did they use to travel in the summer holiday? Mom used to go shopping when she was 30. So here I need to know the action that Mom used to do when she was 30. She used to do what? Go shopping. So when I ask about go shopping, I ask with the what. So what? After what I put the helping verb did, because verb here past. So what did, after that subject, Mom use to what? I cross the action and I write do. What Mom used to do when she was 30. Okay, let's move to yes and no question. How can we answer a question and its answer with yes or no? When we answer a question which answer